Yeah, unblocked blitzer on the right side of the screen, TJ Edwards. Love feels it, finds Musgrave on the cross ground. Anytime you get an interior rush from a quarterback's perspective, I always thought, find my first open inside route. Musgrave was that on that throw.
Jaden Reed gets it on that jet sweep. He's good at this, gets to the edge. And Jaden Reed, a nice run. They're going to give him about 8. See where they mark the football. Make it 7. So against this Bears defense, what they do best is turn the ball over. They lead the league in creating turnovers. That's why they're good. But they were dealt a big blow. Pre-game warm-ups, Kyler Gordon, their star nickel, who came back last week from a groin injury, injured his groin. He's out for the game, so that hurts.
That definitely hurts him, but they've basically been playing without him most of the season. And I think this defense has really grown together since week 1. The last 3 weeks, they've really limited the explosive plays, and they, like you said, KB, the best team in the league in takeaways. They've been relying on taking the ball off the offense all season long.
Jacobs on 2nd and 3 off the right side, and not going to get there. Nicely played by Chicago that time. Get in there and make it a 3rd down and shorts.
Yeah, so much of this offense just relies on being in rhythm, and Coach LaFleur would call it skipping 3rd down. Here you got the 3rd and 1. They did it on the first 2 kind of progressions over the course of this drive. He likes to be in these 3rd and shorts, and it's a challenging down, even though they are the best team in the league on 3rd downs. Because they stay on track in the run game, and he's a high percentage passer, they do a great job limiting how many 3rd down opportunities there are.
On the fake, it's Love. Bouncing around, flings it near side. It is caught. Oh, that was a beauty. It's Jaden Reed, who's already made a big impact in his return, and that's good for a 1st down.
Wow.
I got business that needs tending to.
Little bootleg to the right side. There wasn't much there.
Busy.
And Love just kind of pulls up in front of the rush and then floats that ball to the sideline, allows Reed to kind of accelerate away from the defenders to make that catch. 3 touches by Reed here early in the game. You think they want him back, KB?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, he's a big-time. He had nearly 900 yards last year, 6 TDs. He led the Packers 2 years ago. And as you said, that yards after catch, so big. Late clock winding down, they'll get it off. Blitz coming, fires one of the middle there. Christian catch. Boy, they had a great connection on a 52-yard bomb on Thanksgiving. Tom Watson, guy that he came back to it. That ACL last year, came back week 8, and it feels like he's having his best season as a pro since he's come back.
Yeah, just maturing into this offense. His rapport with Love is off the charts. And you do see some more kind of refined route running. Yeah, he's always been a downfield threat, but Love has a lot of confidence in him on throws that go to the outside part of the field. That was a little spot route. They're really developing this great chemistry as they work together.
2nd down, little trap play inside, and Jacobs is stopped there. Well done, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who since they signed him has given the Bears life. He seems to find his way to winners. I know you love competing against him.
Yeah, he's just a very tough, hard-nosed player, and again, with the loss of Kyler Gordon today in pregame warm-ups, he just kind of steps into that role that he's been playing. And there's Dennis Allen, one of the great defensive coordinators that has really seen this unit improve over the course of the season. Where they really excel is 3rd down. Coach LaFleur knows that. You see all those bodies up there at the line of scrimmage right now.
And they're going to run it. Jacobs, long way to go. Wow, he got there. Jacobs turned on the speed. It didn't look like he was going to beat Brisker to the edge, but he did it. And another 1st down for Green Bay.
Yeah, it's hard in pass protection when all those bodies are up there. So Coach LaFleur decides to just run it. They get the edge. Right around Sweat, right around Brisker. Jacobs with enough speed to the perimeter. With only 3 yards to go. He gets about 3.5.
They did enough. Already the 11th play of this drive. First time they've done the defense forced a 3 now.
Can kind of back to a run with those safeties deep.
Manuel Wilson in the game. He'll get it for the 1st time. He's got 5 yards on 1st down.
Yeah, so what you see from Love there is when he sees those 2 safeties deep in the middle of the field, all the way in the back, that is a great opportunity for a fair fight. 7 blockers against 7 defenders. They will take that all day long, this Packers offense.
They go quick here. Love's got time. Looking deep.
Plenty of time. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yes! Yes!
Great
Good
effort,
fucking
Sack. Sweat
hustle,
on the
boys.
bottom. Working against Walker. Look at this. He gets the chip. And then just kind of relentless toward the ball, continuing to pursue. And I would say this Bears defense is a little bend, don't break. They're looking for plays like that. They'll give up a little bit here and there. Don't give up the ones over the top and then settle for a great hustle stop.
Such a good fucking hustle.
Sweat leads the team in sacks. 8.5 for him now. He makes the play to third down. Stands in.
Let's go! Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go. Good shit, defense.
Not sure where Love was throwing it. He was trying to throw it to Golden. It just hits Gardner Johnson right in the chest. Maybe the cold weather, as you stand out there, it affects you a little bit more. Hands get a little colder as the drive goes. Has not done much to this all season. He's got him. But just a poor throw. Defensive backs don't really drop those when it's right in the middle of their chest. Disappointing after some really good plays to start the drive.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing, right? Look at the Bears fans. Tom, you got the Packers who turned over the leash facing the Bears defense who turned people over the road. So that is a big story of this game.
Yeah, unbelievable what this Bears defense has done all season long. 18 interceptions. I think that's their 27th takeaway. They give up some yards, but those turnovers all year have saved them.
That is totally okay.
Guy in the game in the backfield for Chicago on a play fake. Over the middle, tips it in there to Colston Loveland, the rookie. Ball's out at the end. I don't see a signal. What's the ball? He's got it.
Yep, this is how I thought he.
Wasn't a fumble. He was down.
Kind of snatches it away. Williams.
Loveland came up with it at the end, so the Bears have it, and they'll maintain.
Just a crossing route. Loveland, tight coverage on Nixon, and Williams.
He did trip.
Wow, that is super tight, D.
Oh, he had it, too.
Really close. First thing is it a catch.
Nice. Good shit.
Fumbled and recovered by Chicago. First down.
As soon as I remember what the
They're
hell's going
ruling
on.
catch, fumble, recovered by the offense. We're going to get a challenge here by the Packers.
Yeah, I mean, Matt LaFleur is going to challenge us, and here's the thing.
Is under review.
Looking at that replay, that's recovered by Green Bay. I mean, after Williams is recovered, has the ball untouched. Well, that's going to be fascinating to break down. Big early call.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That actually.
We'll take an extra couple looks
I've
at
got a few
this.
bugs in my teeth. Nice. Let's do smoothies too.
But I don't think he had
I get it. It's hard
he
to
didn't have
change.
full possession
Me,
of it.
I'm pretty loyal. Been on the same team for 17 years. Same coach for 11.
I mean, they're probably
Switch my number once. I start every one of us in the past from the same guy. What's up, Harry? I shoot from the same spot every time. So you can imagine how good something has to be for me to change.
My shopping list.
I know.
As a short chick, this is the dream.
35 minutes of the game.
Wendy's has new
Sweeter
chicken
rider,
tenders.
back and forth.
Crispy, juicy, tendery, tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Mopping is hard work. When you find the Swiffer Power Mop, it has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact. Plus, 360-degree swivel head cleans up long baseboards and even behind the toilet. Bye-bye, bucket. The Swiffer Power Mop.
I think.
Charge ahead, roads are calling.
Hybrid power, snow is falling.
My boy Colson fumbled the shit.
It's that time of year again.
I mean, it's always like the ball.
Where you can drive
Like,
in a
I mean,
Honda
when you're on the
Wonderland
line,
with a great
like,
offer on
everybody on top of you is trying to grab that ball.
Hurry into your local Honda
So,
dealer and experience the
you gotta
wonder of
hold
Happy
on
Honda
to the
Days
ball.
today.
I don't think he had full.
What's up, Santa?
Grayson, you've been hitting those golf balls all the way to the North Pole. Really? Put one through the window of Mrs. Claus's car.
Like, it was
All in one.
Thanks, Santa.
Short on nothing, big on nothing. Only on Royal Caribbean.
Fear Factor House of Fear premieres January 14th on Fox.
Today's deal is sponsored by Royal Caribbean. Eat big time. And by Wendy's new chicken tenders.
So, Dean, they ruled this an incomplete pass now.
Yeah, so Loveland gets control, he gets both feet. Now he has to take another step. A football move. He doesn't. The ball comes loose. So good news, bad news. Before, you won the challenge, but the Bears keep the ball.
Yeah, so he keeps a timeout in his pocket, but the Bears keep the ball incomplete and will do it after all.
Bullet jerk it over that
Look, he's
sprint.
got it, but didn't complete the catch. So, this is back to second and 10. The Bears go to
Kept your
jump
mouth
for
closed,
a
buddy.
Yes, that's when they come to your home and come up with shit,
I was
doesn't it?
far.
Moving back 5.
False start. Offense. Number 84.
Come on, boys.
Still second down.
They get Loveland on that false start.
And they have
I've
one
never seen a head
aspect of this
fumble like
offense.
me,
A
yeah.
bit of a problem. Pre-snap penalties. Puts them behind the sticks. Now back on 2nd and 15. It's kind of one issue that I've seen over the course of this whole season for them. There's so many positives. That's one thing that's setting them back a little bit.
We're going to go do the...
Here's Williams. Pitches. Zips it underneath and a low throw, and it's incomplete to Manungai, the intended receiver there. And now it's a 3rd and long.
Yeah, you see Micah Parsons here on the right side of the screen against Darnell Wright. One guy on him. Manungai kind of breezes through, and just that effort forces Williams to step up, find an alternate throwing lane, drop it down like so many of those young QBs now are in the NFL. But he forces a lot of funky throws from quarterbacks, a lot of funky angles, because he's just a dominating rusher.
Third and long. Williams in deep trouble. Here comes
Come on, Caleb.
Parsons.
I told you, bro. Mike is fucking
Parsons got
gonna
through
be
in a
terrified.
hurry that time.
Yeah, a lot of bodies up there by the line of scrimmage. The Bears offensive line trying to sort out who to block. You see all these guys, a linebacker standing up. They bail. That's called a simulated blitz. And with the indecisiveness by the offensive line, Parsons gets the matchup he wants, forces Williams out of the pocket. Really good 3rd down defense.
So after the interception, Packers defense holds. And Taylor will punt it away. As they get one deep near the 10, he's going to do a beautiful kick. Fair catch by Dobbs. Packers will take over.
This
to Caleb Williams.
very defensive heavy so far.
Say hello to Micah Parsons. You might be saying hello to him a lot today. For his sake, hopefully not. Scoreless early from Lambeau.
Lambeau might go say, I'm going to get you.
A.J. Brown is a football star, but he also has Geico like a regular person. So we had one translate.
I mean, the rivalry is one thing, but it's all
manifested, and then boom.
He saw one of those Geico ads online,
seized it.
He switched to Geico.
Because Geico is like me, always open.
He means they're 24/7 claim support.
Always open.
No one can cover
it.
Man, just step out there. You're not A.J. Brown, but we'll treat you like him.
Open 24/7.
It feels good to get the star treatment. It feels good to Geico.
How about that 2 for $25? You get 1 app and 2 entrees,
Right,
like our new grilled cheese
Parkaholic,
cheeseburger.
I'm calling it.
Sound good, anyone?
Smart kid.
And
Applebee's 2 for $25.
I can literally be
1 app and 2 entrees.
other things. I want to see other direction though.
Can't wait to prove that on the Golf Cowboy.
Yeah, you can die.
Georgia. At Macy's, the fragrance
Oh,
destination.
bitch.
Dupixent helps you stay ahead of moderate to severe eczema with clearer skin and less itch. The #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, Dupixent helps heal your skin from within. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Ask your doctor about Dupixent.
Black on the leg first and activate this engine first so I can think activate that
Superior light. Fox Primetime Hoops. Your Saturday night starts here.
And then
third-ranked Michigan and Rising
go to that then go up and get the key for the abomination thing.
Miles Rice has eyes on taking Maryland all the way. Saturday 8 Eastern on Fox Primetime Hoops.
As I'm driving around trying to
Fox is sponsored by Geico. Switch and save. Get more with Geico. And by Michelob Ultra Zero. Zero alcohol, just 29 calories.
That's one cosmic boogie gone.
It is the oldest rivalry in the NFL. The 211th meeting today. Bears and Packers here at beautiful Lambeau Field, and this is a monster game. Chicago in front of the Packers, but barely 9-3 to 8-3-1. Coming into today, the Bears sat at the #1 seed in the NFC. Seattle won today, so at this minute, they're the 1 seed, but obviously a lot can change. Rams playing right now, too. So here's Green Bay, second time on offense with Josh Jacobs on the right side. And strong run's going to pick up about 6. You know, it's interesting. This rivalry goes back a long way. Obviously, the oldest in the NFL, but it's been very one-sided, to say the least. Since Brett Favre came to Green Bay, you go back to '92, the Packers are 51-16 in this series, Tom. And they both haven't been good. It just doesn't happen where they've both been good at the same time to play a meaningful game in December. So this is, it just feels big.
And the quarterback play, obviously, Green Bay with Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, and Jordan Love.
I think Green Bay has gotten better. Like, I think they've gotten so much better. Like, it really doesn't matter because I think. Anyway, I don't think it, like, I mean, this game does matter because you're tight coverage, one-on-one, both of these teams,
Christian Watson, beautiful slant route, timing throw by Love, let the ball spin coming out of his hands. You don't mind the cold. Keep that hand warm in that way. Just drop a dot to your speedy receiver there on the perimeter.
But I'm getting a little tough on us.
Protected. One deep, it is caught! Luke Musgrave, full extension!
Not good. That's not good.
At least there's an ABC gun.
That is
He's up there a long time. Brisker in coverage, fully lays out. Tucker Kraft style, making up for the loss of his team at home.
Yeah, they're gonna challenge this. We'll get another look. The Bears say, let's take a look. Packers tried to go quick. You saw that shot.
They tried to go
there was a little second catch. Now we'll see if he.
I don't know. I don't know if he had full recovery yet.
See if he survived the ground. So each coach using a challenge. We'll take a look at this one a couple times. It is a beauty if it stands to Musgrave. But Ben Johnson's going to take a look. Back after
sovereign, purified flame. It don't matter none. But if you need a label,
design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. This is Buick. Now, Buick. Exceptional by design.
Get 0.9% APR and no monthly payments until next year on these 2025 Buick models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $3,000 allowance on Encore GX.
I'm Josh Johnson, and I've played for 14 different teams. But I'm switching to Straight Talk.
Better I gamble here than some dodgy warehouse
They've got
poker game.
3-5 loans for new and existing customers. Get it at straighttalk.com.
You know exactly what this girl wants.
Chad Hubach. What kind of name is that?
Who knew Walmart delivers that fast?
I got business that needs tending to. Whoa. But I'm sure my pets will keep y'all.
The new SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants menu is now on Burger King. Let your imagination set sail with these 4 tasty treasures. The SpongeBob movie, only in theaters, December 19th.
Here's a fun one, guys. Pretend like you're holding up the building behind you. The picture. Yeah. That's great.
Now give her phone back.
How do y'all know each other? You friends?
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you both fall in love with us.
Whoops. My finger was in it.
Oh, motherfucker! Just said there's too many zombies here around 4, bro.
New Balance. We got now.
After you work out,
you can feel worn out. Reach for core power and rise to a whole new level of recovery. Protein to build muscle. Electrolytes to help hydrate. So you can power on. Champion your recovery with core power. If you realize the screwing for enough.
We are the only community-owned team in the NFL.
Shut up,
Been legless myself a few times.
After review, the ball hit the ground before possession. The pass is incomplete.
Let's go, baby!
Well, you heard the call. They're changing this play, and this, we watched this 25 times, different angles in the break. That might be the angle that did it, right, Dean Blandino?
I think that is the angle. The ball can hit the ground and still be a catch, but you've got to maintain control. They're saying he didn't have control. It was really close.
But each coach now has used a challenge and won it, so a timeout spent by the Bears, and still have 2 challenges each the rest of the way. So interesting, but that's
you know what's funny? Matt, if you were goofing first, you wouldn't have challenged that. You wouldn't have challenged that. I do not know Ben Johnson, man. He doesn't win Coach of the Year. This is got referee.
Jacobs, there's a penalty flag. And Jacobs is to the 41 that time. Pick up 6. Let's see what the flag is all about. And Craig Rolstad, our referee.
Personal foul. Face mask. Optic. Number 65. It's a 15-yard penalty. Replay second down.
That's on Aaron Banks, who they gave the big money to come over from San Francisco, the left guard. So you go from having this bomb and the crowd electric to Musgrave, all of a sudden the Packers moving backwards.
Yeah, there's Banks just on Grady Jarrett. Gets those hands a little high. I mean, they're always trying to punch, but can't get up there near the face mask. Good call there by the official. No, really far behind the sticks. Long way to go here.
Bullshit at the hands of nefarious men. Seriously, where my nefarious ladies at?
It's only less than 3 years. Just for a couple yards that time. So a long way to go.
Yeah, kind of the first few drives. That last drive, the first drive was kind of what the Bears have done all season. Give up a little in the run game, a little pass game, but then make a play on 3rd down, and certainly the interception. It's been a good formula for them. Now they got them backed up in another 3rd down situation. Get them up the field paramount.
Let's do smoothies too.
Good 3 and out, boys. Good 3 and out, boys.
Throw rolling out to the left, trying to drop it in over the top of the corner.
Got some life in me yet.
And that's just more about that penalty on early downs that forces you into those long yardage situations. It's got to be in manageable situations. And when we've seen this offense operate really well, they do a good job on early downs, running the ball with Jacobs. Certainly the inside part of the field and a high percentage pass game that keeps them out of those 3rd longs, but those penalties absolutely kill you. They kill every offense.
Here's Wheelan on to punt it away. Great special teams by the Packers get down there and cover it. So, a lot of defense, couple of challenges up front, and no points. Scoreless Bears Packers in a big
Meet your new Dell PC with Intel inside. With all-day battery life to power through your to-dos, so you have extra free time and extra savings. So this holiday season, you can be as extra as you want. I need to work on my website.
Good, baby.
I have a calling. There are more miracles to share with the world.
Oh,
He's
they're
a
not
very
there?
special kind of boy.
Aww.
Carlos. Only you can care for your soul. It's precious.
This comes to working with my clients. I'm not just their lawyer. I'm their advocate, their front line. And oftentimes, we become friends.
Once you hire Aaron Saxon Associates, you can kind of step back, take a deep
ain't
breath,
no way you're jumping up behind
focus
me,
on
bitch.
getting better.
I like it. He's a very personal man, community-minded. I'm really glad I called him.
And he really helped me and my family out.
Aaron Saxon Associates. It costs you nothing to see if we can help.
Everyone
Good
deserves
boy.
to be connected.
Good
Big
girl.
cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Mom, man. I need Bears to win this so I can shit talk all of my
Tonight premiere event begins Sunday, January 25th on
Shit talk
Fox.
everybody.
Back here at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Look at that picture. Sun is shining. Just awesome. Now, cold weather, right? The temperature is going to be in the single digits in a little bit. Tom, here is your methodology there. What did you do in these cold games? I was in Kansas City, about -10 real feel.
Yeah, you see in that shot right there, I used to actually try to seal up the one side of my muff so no heat would escape. So my right hand would go, and I needed that right hand to be so warm. I would always put a lot of heat packs, 5-6 heat packs, and I didn't want any of that hot air escaping. And in temperatures like this, these quarterbacks, yeah, it's important for them to keep their hands warm. It's also really important for the receivers. And the hard part over the course of a long drive is you just get so cold out there, and the level of execution goes down a little bit. That's all it takes to get that offense on the field.
Wear heavy gloves, and many coats. It's all good.
I look like Ralph from Christmas Story today. I got all kinds of clothes on.
Hey, as long as you can speak, we're good. Here are the Bears. They get it back on a 1st and 10. It's DeAndre Swift looking for a little room, and he has a seam for the first time. As we go downstairs to Aaron Andrews.
Talking to Micah Parsons this week about playing in cold weather. This is the coldest game now that he's played in the NFL. But he goes, come on. In college, Penn State, I played in some cold ones. They didn't play, obviously, this late into the season. I got a report from the sideline about Micah. Obviously, no sleeves, which you see on this defense. He also isn't wearing one of those heated jackets when he comes over to the bench, too. So 1-0, Micah over Tom Brady.
Yeah, listen, it's 16 going down to 4. I think sleeves are okay if you want them. Here's the can stay with the run, and Swift is going to have a first down. How do the quarterbacks spin the ball in a game? You talk about how important it is to keep your hand warm. How do you spin it when it's this cold and it's hard to even function?
And as long as your hands are warm, it feels pretty much like normal. The ball's a little harder, but at the same time, it's just these guys from Chicago and Green Bay, they're practicing in these conditions all week long. This week it wasn't warm in Chicago, it wasn't warm here. They're out there, they get used to it. It's a little acclimation. They should be fine.
Here comes Micah Parsons. Williams' first completion of the game. Slide pass and catch. As we go downstairs to our other cold sideline reporter, Tom Brady.
Thank you, KB, by the way. I love the one from Tom Brady. We talked to Caleb Williams about the cold weather, and he just called it ball weather. He said, I'm an East Coast guy. I've loved these conditions. And he said, I read Tom's comment on this, he feels like the defense gets slower. Everybody else gets slower, but he's able to maintain his speed. He said, I feel like cold conditions have been an advantage for me, and I really embrace it.
New dimension, same quality eye.
We will see who embraces it more as this one goes on. Here is the run.
That's a whole lot of ugly eye just put down.
Speedy linebacker for the Pack right there.
Yeah, very interesting point that you make there, Tom Rinaldi. The processing speed of the quarterback's mind stays the same in cold weather, while the physical movement of the defense slows down. I thought that was amazing. My brain was working full speed. The defenders were slowing down to the full speed. I feel like I was playing fast.
Packers send the house. Williams in trouble. Back foot throw to the corner. He throws it away. The Packers do it again. The Bears now 0 for 3 on third down as Parsons and Gary with heavy pressure.
Yeah, smart decision by Caleb Williams just to eject the ball out of his hands far enough out of bounds where nobody can make a play. Both Parsons and Gary, both those guys meet at the quarterback a lot. On that way, they were both there sitting there in Caleb's lap.
Boot here. Dobbs lets it go. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. That's where the Packers will have it.
Oh, yeah.
From the 20, we'll be right back.
This one's gonna kick like a motherfucker.
Okay, Nate, it's just one smile, okay? One smile, and then we can go home, okay? No, that's too much teeth.
Nate, come on.
You gotta look at the camera, honey.
Listen to your mother.
Buddy, look up, okay?
I'm melting you down to make
that's too far up. Okay. DeVito, you're in.
Tommy DeVito, backup Nate.
If only there were backups in real life.
Hey guys, follow me on this one.
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
See? Now that's a smile. Okay, now everybody look at DeVito on this one.
There's Jordan Love. Got 9 seconds left in this first quarter. Micah Parsons and the D have been up to the task. Love 6 of 9, 48 yards, and an interception so far, and then had the big play to Musgrave. Taking back off the challenge. Kind of what we thought. Freezing cold day, defenses playing hard. Yeah, Jacobs the ball. Jacobs to pick up 7, and that'll take us to the end of this first quarter. First place in the NFC North on the line. Maybe even the number 1 seed in the NFC. Right now through 1. Scoreless from Lambeau.
Adobe Acrobat Studio is all new. What can PDF spaces with AI do? Drag and research, drop in
Anyone else want to run for a brick wall
from your docs. Got the data? Do a recap. Generate a slick graph ASAP. You did your thing. It's time to share. And let your team build from there. Ideate, generate, do it real quick. Let AI assistants do the trick. All wrapped up? Yeah, you won. Do that, did that, done. Now you can do that. Do that with Acrobat. Now you can do that. Do that with the all-new Acrobat.
Only you can care for your soul. It's precious.
This holiday season, get Fox Nation for only $2.99 a month. Sign up and start streaming today.
Who's Cameron? Why do we not know about him? He wants to win.
No quarterback has ever been a zero-star #1 NFL draft pick.
A lot of people don't know I was going to quit.
That's when the circus began.
He invested everything he had.
One chip-shaped antidepressant for the fellow with the painted-on mustache.
I live by it every day.
Fox Primetime Hoops. Your Saturday night starts here. Third-ranked Michigan and rising star Yaxel Lendenborg are making their move in the Big Ten. But young gun Miles Rice has eyes on taking Maryland all the way. Michigan versus Maryland. Saturday, 8 Eastern on Fox Primetime Hoops.
This brain is 4% larger than average. From watching FS1's daily shows, Colin Cowherd, engineered to activate your logical thinking and decision-making. Here, here, and definitely here. First things first. Here, it's thought processing, overstimulated. Beautiful. And this is the Chaos Zone, triggered by Barstool. They hit the abstract center, where play and instinct live. Weekdays on FS1. No-brainer.
Like, this game is so fucking ass.
We start the second quarter from Green Bay. Scoreless game, Bears and Packers. See the ball control in this one. Green Bay's had it and moved it a little bit, but the interception by C.J. Gardner-Johnson stopped one drive. And the Bears got to stop on the next. They have it here to start the second. 2nd and 3.
Boys, you won't kick my boy. I swear.
Jacobs, right inside, dances to the middle. Good run from Jacobs. Pick up a first down. You look at this Packers blueprint. What's gotten them to 8-3 under Matt LaFleur? On offense, there's a number of key things. First of all, the fewest turnovers in the NFL. Yes, they had one in the first quarter, but coming into today, only 7. And then you talk about third down. Best percentage in the league. That's always a good thing if you're good there, and they've been great there. And also in the red zone, third best. So they deliver on third, they don't turn it over, and when they get inside the 20, they score. That's pretty good stuff.
Pretty awesome, leading to a lot of success under Coach LaFleur over the years. Not turning it over, very good situationally. Not surprised that they are where they're at this year.
Play action, Love floats on the flank. Got a man wide open. It is caught there. Fitzpatrick makes the catch, and he's going to be 2 yards short of a first down. So third and short coming up. Good to see that number 1 third down offense.
Yeah, and you see so much of this misdirection in this Coach LaFleur West Coast scheme. It's a lot of quick passing concepts and these misdirection plays. Everyone goes to the right, and all of a sudden the tight end leaks late. Love with the nice touch over the top of the defensive end. Just doesn't allow the defense to get a true beat on where Jordan Love's going to be. They just try to keep that defense constantly off balance.
Second down, not third down here. My bad there. Here's Jacobs, and there's not much there. TB, this is one area where they'd like to get back to being a little more like last year. Their run game was dominant last year. It's been good this year, but not quite at the same exact level.
Full tilt on that.
It hasn't been necessarily what it was last year. Last year was just so explosive. Jacobs was making explosive runs. He was also making the efficient runs. This year down 30 yards. Just hasn't been as efficient as it was last year for a number of reasons. Jacobs coming out of the lineup as well.
Here's Jacobs on third and short, first down.
Fuck me.
Deliver, and the drive continues.
And that's where I love to see Josh Jacobs run, right between the tackles, no fair dodging, north and south runner in these short yard situations. He's has such a powerful lower body, see it right there, kind of hunting, pecking for a hole, and then when he gets a little space, explodes through that little soft spot in the defense. It's hard to get an arm tackle and get him on the ground.
Yeah, he is a horse when he gets going. He's off to a good start today, 41 yards. He's got more yards than the entire Bears team so far. Although Wilson spells him in the backfield, gets it, and nothing doing. Maybe a yard there. Andrew Billings pushed the pile back. I want to remind you about Fox College Hoops Friday, delivering a huge SEC Big East matchup next week. Texas against 5th-ranked UConn. It all begins Friday night, 8 Eastern on Fox.
KB, when you see all these handoffs, whether it's Jacobs or Wilson, one thing you do know is that there's a complement of plays where the quarterback pulls the ball in play action and can deliver some.
Oh my god, dude. I really fucking hate this.
As soon as those linebackers start getting aggressive.
It's like, oh, throw concussions and clouds into a fucking jail cell, but like, I can't. I can't.
Over the middle, he goes. Musgrave makes this catch and then gets boxed at the 45-yard line that time. Or make that
I gotta go buy 2 more.
Or bring up a third down.
I just wasted 1,500 scrap.
Kind of down the field to these speedy receivers that he's got. But I love when Jordan Love just identifies down the field. Okay, cool. It's not open back there, and it's quickly to his check down. The guy's underneath within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, whether that's a back or a tight end. And that controls that defense. Now they got to come up and start guarding those things, and those downfield throws starting to open up.
They go jumbo formation here. It is a fake. As you said, Tom, and he's got a man wide open. It's caught. So big play and a first down. Josh Wiley, exactly as you pointed out, and a beauty for the Pack as they pick up 22.
Yeah, you just kind of run it inside, and next thing you know, oh no, I got it to Wilson. Oh no, you don't. It's in Love's hands, booting outside to the right, and there's Wiley, who's typically a run blocker. And then when the defense starts committing to the run, that's how you can get guys wide open. I love that 4 or 5 yards of separation. Those are layups for quarterbacks. We don't always love tight window throws, gotta, thread the needle. I like having guys like that, so does Jordan Love.
Yeah, it's only Wiley's 3rd catch of the year. That worked like a charm, and here's back to Jacobs. Dexter with a big play in the middle.
Yeah, what a year Dexter's had, along with his line mate Jarrett, Booker, and Sweat. Like I said, they probably not statistically in the run game. It's been pretty poor. But as of late, it's just been much better. With their physicality and Dennis Allen constantly preaching this aggressiveness on defense, really being powerful at the point of attack. It's been kind of a hallmark of his defenses since he's been in the league.
10th play of the drive. Love looking, floating, corner, nobody, incomplete. And now a penalty flag comes from the back in the end zone there. Richard Watson was down there in the end zone.
And maybe on Dobbs, got a little illegal contact by McLeod in there, who's in there for Jalen Johnson, who came out. Maybe it's in the middle of the field.
Let's see, the initial signal was on Chicago.
Yeah, this was a play concept I've run thousands of times. It's the one I threw to Julian Edelman in the Super Bowl. Dobbs was trying to run this little whip route.
There's no foul on the play.
Wow.
It'll be third down.
All right, so after discussion, no foul.
Yeah, middle of the field, you got Musgrave trying to run the over route. A little bit of contact there by Gardner Johnson. With that pressure that forced kind of Love off of that, and he ended up throwing it away, but he definitely had him open across the field.
Probably a good no call there. So it brings up 3rd and 10.
It's alright. It's just one touchdown. Just one possession.
Third down defense that Dennis Allen plays. See all these bodies in the line of scrimmage.
In a very defensive heavy.
That allows a one-on-one matchup with a receiver on a safety. Watson on Byard. Not a great matchup for Byard. You see Watson's speed. He's just able to run away from him. Love recognized it. Put enough air on that football for Watson to run underneath it. Great recognition and a great answer to this great third down defense of the Bears.
Boy, that was pretty from Jordan Love. He's had a couple nice throws like that today. This one to the speedy Watson. He said, yeah, that's one today. And that's the first score. And it's Green Bay 7, Chicago 6.
It's been very defensive.
Yeah, it's a good time coming. It's right here, y'all. We got the tunes bumping, got the kids jumping. Yeah, it's a good time coming.
Guess who's coming to theater?
No. Patrick, it's me.
On December 19th.
I'm taking you to the underworld. Look, more danger.
The SpongeBob movie, rated PG.
You see this pizza? Right now, it's half off when you order online. Same with this one. And this one.
Sorry.
Oh, and this one too. Hey, I'll let you in on a little secret. Every pizza's half off right now at
Minnows.
The new iPhone 17 Pro?
Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us when you trade in your old iPhone. Any condition, most expensive plan not required. Plus switch and we'll pay off your phone balance up to $800 per line.
Say you get a surf shack on Airbnb. Now you can also get a surf lesson with the Pro Surf.
Stop scaring me, I just got.
Or if you get a place in Mexico City, you can also get a taco tasting with a food critic.
Tacos
You can even get a home in the heart
Snapchatting me
of
after they
Seoul.
scored one touchdown. Here we go. Getting to the shit talk. Not even in out of the first half yet. They scored one touchdown. Let's see what Since Tacos gotta say.
All I need is discipline and focus.
It's the NFL. You're playing against the best.
Let's go!
Touchdown, baby. Literally one touchdown. Remember, we picked off Jordan Love.
Always a crowd.
You're not the only one being pulled in multiple directions.
Not the first time we've been down by a touchdown.
A lot of nuances to this Packers touchdown. All these defenders from the Bears at the line of scrimmage, are they going to blitz or are they not? They decide to blitz, but because Jalen Johnson ends up not triggering, going with the rush, you just get a mismatch in coverage with Bayard, with Love has all the time to throw. Some slickness on the field. They got to change these spikes out in the frozen tundra.
Yeah, so that's interesting. So because of the rush pickup, Jalen Johnson was supposed to have blitz there?
Well, Jalen Johnson's got a green dog on it. As soon as the tight end stays in protection, he's got to add to it. That overwhelms the rush. Love's able to stand back there with all the time in the world and find his mismatch, and that's when he gets fired.
Yeah, no doubt. And then Watson delivered. There you go. Hey, time now for today's player spotlight. Brought to you by Target. It's Micah Parsons, first player in NFL history, 12 or more sacks in each of the first 5 seasons. That's impressive when you're the only one on the list. Some of the stars in this league, in this league's past, Micah Parsons, there you go.
The amount of attention that he gets every game through. More double teams than anybody in the league, and he still gets it done. Speaks to the
Come on, Caleb.
that he is.
Okay, baby.
Now have more first downs than the Bears have yards, which is kind of hard to believe. Or I should say plays, as going to run it here to Monunga.
I'd say fetch me there. So
Bears have not gotten anything going just yet on offense. And again, a game they come off a 281 rush game and a win in windy Philadelphia. Not done the same today. This Ben Johnson offense is built on the run.
Yeah, exceptionally well, and of course the Packers defense does a good job of hemming those runs up. And Coach Howley, knowing that's what the Bears do well, he's going to overload that box and see if Caleb Williams in the passing game can come to life.
Monunga runs right into Quay Walker. He's back for Green Bay today. Good to have him back. Missed the last 2 games with a stinger. Their middle linebacker is Jeff Hafley, in his second-year defensive coordinator, has done a really terrific job. Formerly the 4-year head coach at Boston College has come in. They were really good last year, and they're terrific this year. All of their superlatives. The second-best tackling team. They rush the passer. They're so sound and so fast, and then they don't miss. Williams.
Wow, kill the motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah, a lot of things I like about that from Ben Johnson, from Caleb Williams, from Luther Burden, everybody on the same page.
Kill the motherfucker.
Caleb outside of the pocket where he can see very clearly.
Oh my God, Cloud. He's gotta be like so, dude, he's so bad.
Williams really speed to evade Gary, who had an angle. That's something that we should keep an eye on all day. Caleb's got this incredible speed that all these guys, defenders, they take an angle, and yet Caleb still finds a way to outrun him, find a clear throw, and way to make a throw.
Bears needed that. A first down, calm it down, some pressure to right away. Look at Williams running away. Throws incomplete, and he perfectly legal play as Keyshawn Nixon coming in.
Yeah, they get him on this tight split. You see on the top of the screen.
Come on, Caleb.
Nixon on the blitz. It's a bootleg. You never want to boot into blitzers. You kind of want to peek over there right before the snap. Is someone coming? Because as soon as I turn off that play action fake, someone shows up in your face so quickly.
Come on. I need something from my boy here. I need something. Not looking hot.
Again on the pitch. No, he's still up. Monunga, good effort, but still being tackled there. He got the hit from Edger and Cooper, and then his teammates helped him out. It'll be a third down coming up.
Oh my God, what impact. Bullard, one of my favorite players at nickel, flying in there. Cooper flying in there at the same time. Oh, holy cow. Monunga somehow survives it.
Announce it. This play, and there it is. Sean Nixon.
Wow.
Get fucked, Green Bay!
What about that?
That would have been a great fucking 3 and out for you, huh?
5 degrees Celsius. This is so hard. It just smashed right on his face mask.
The old black and blue division kind of feels like it today.
What, if we beat them, they're gonna be like,
It's because you guys got blessed by penalty guard.
that's what the excuse is gonna be. No, nobody can give a solid reason on why the Bears are playing good other than we play teams that have a low win rate or a low overall score or
from Cooper.
fucking not positive win rate team. Shit bullshit. It was really windy. That was
helmets are so hard. When you're out
Philly's
here in the
not
cold,
used to
like I said,
playing
these
in the
drives
crazy
get extended.
amount of
The
wind.
foam inside gets hard. Even when you take your helmet off, it's just like ripping past your ear. It's just horrible.
One of these is gonna be a day if we beat Green Bay.
These guys are second down.
It was too cold to make us sit.
Third down.
God,
Caleb Williams, you're talking about his speed, and we've seen it on this truck. I don't think most people realize just how fast he is. He doesn't look it because he's so big.
Yeah, he's got a great low center of gravity too. He runs and he starts to run and then he's got this angle. Caleb accelerates and then he outruns the angle of the defensive player. The Green Bay defenders are going to have to deal with all day his speed.
Getting up the middle here, another guy fighting forward, and he is close. Just a little bit short as he ran into his buddy Cooper again.
Oh my God. This is like already.
Let's see where the spot is, but it should be just a little bit short, so it'll be 4th and less than 1.
Yeah, no surprise that Ben Johnson runs the ball on those third down. He's done that. He's done a ton at Detroit over the last 3 years. It forces that defensive play caller of the Packers, Hafley, to have to defend the run, and that's where those play action passes can help as well.
That's a win.
4th and 1. It's a fake. Williams going to race to it. There's the speed
Nice.
from Caleb Williams, and he picks it up. Oh, we told
Nice.
you how fast he is, and he made that one.
And I don't like the fact that he's number 9 right now. I do not like this.
Defensive ends on the field.
Oh, I hate
Gets
this.
caught up a
What
little
I'm
bit inside.
right
He
now.
takes that angle. He goes, oh God, I can't catch him. And Caleb just continues to accelerate. He's made a lot of plays like this in the second half of games. The more I've watched them to realize his legs are really weapons. So if they don't turn the ball over, they run it, they use his legs.
Time to blast off.
In kind of these crucial situations like that 4th down one, they're very dangerous offense.
Pitch to Monungai.
Almost as sweet a ride as Tessie.
Green Bay stacks him up, gain of a yard. I know we were watching the film you were showing
As a
us
short
last night.
chick,
You love
this is
this
the
Monungai, don't
dream.
you?
He does. He's so decisive. He just takes it, no fair dodging, straight into the defense, no hesitation. And what does that tell me? It tells me that he has a lot of confidence in what he's seeing from his offensive line. The plays.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
These guys are fighting!
Baby, come on.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Involved. You got DJ Moore involved. Young guys, old guys. All that trash talking. Coaches are talking trash. What do you think those players are going to do?
Now we get flags. See where this started. Maybe here. Carrington, Valentine, and Luther Burton. And then more players get involved. Nixon's in there. Xavier McKinney.
I did not sign up for this.
Now the question is who's the penalty on, which came later.
And no one wants to be the first person to take their hands off the other guy. I love seeing that competitiveness.
LaFleur thinks that somebody threw a punch. You can read lips right there in that. But that was not seen deep. There's a lot to unpack here. You know, it's always like the baseball when the first batter gets hit, the second guy gets in trouble. So the flag throwing there is critical.
There is, looking at this replay, I mean, this is kind of where they flag 24 right there. New York can get involved if there's a flag down. If somebody does throw a punch, doesn't appear that there was punches thrown, and it's going to be a penalty against the Packers.
Yeah, not from our replays. We didn't see the punch, but the
What a dumbass! Because you can shove off with somebody if they get in your face, but the moment you throw a head, you're fucked, buddy. He ain't gonna see no more playtime.
A little flip inside. Look out! Oh, what a play that was by Brooks. Carl Brooks saw the trickery, blew up DJ Moore.
Yeah, lucky DJ Moore didn't fumble that. That happened so quickly, just trying to run a little end-around pitch. And Brooks sees DJ Moore,
these guys are
almost does knock it off him, just surprises him so quickly, trying to get a little misdirection. Brooks penetrates into the backfield and no chance for more.
Brooks, who blocked a field goal to beat the Bears last year in Chicago. That was big. Loss of 6. Second down. Manunga. Good hold for Manunga. Works his way down to the 16 that time.
I hate relying on our defense for everything.
This run game and the confidence Ben Johnson has in his offensive
Where's my MVP trophy?
To do what they got to do in a low-scoring game on the road. They don't mind this. 7-0, driving. Obviously an important third down, but you see how important this run game is to this offense. And
you know, it's getting a little chippy.
Oh, yeah.
It started in the preseason with Ben Johnson's press conference, and now it's going to the players. 2-minute warning, 7-0, Green Bay, Chicago on the move.
The first Ram fight song was a hit, so I'm back with a sequel. Bald Eagles, fireworks,
I mean, I guess it's fine, but I don't like that we don't have anything to score.
With Hemi and Jen, with best in class, great diesel torch, we can hot up at the tailgate and equal pork.
Who asked for a sequel?
Harry did. Nothing stops college football. Nothing stops Ram.
Dad, what happened to the evil wizard? You're still thinking about that Bills game, huh? Try this.
Better?
Sorry, Josh.
I mean, Jason. I named you.
Snickers satisfies.
Looking for a reason to try the $5 McChicken meal deal with McValue? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the $5 McChicken meal deal with McValue. Is that an iPhone 17? Switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes.
You get a new iPhone 17 on them with its awesome camera, and they'll even deliver it the same day.
Switch to T-Mobile in just 15 minutes. Get a new iPhone 17 on us with same-day delivery. Why am I wearing a tutu?
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the leadership of this captain, but getting that captain.
I spy motion on the port side!
What are we doing? So don't settle for just any insurance, and there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The NFL season is where legends are born. Some are last-second plays that turn the tide and change a team's destiny, like this one from Week 12. The Cowboys' rally was sparked by this legendary catch and an epic comeback against the Eagles. So for this NFL season, grab your crew, grab a captain in Colo, and make it a story to remember. Because legends start when you captain while you can. Visit CaptainMorgan.com for a chance to win epic fan prizes. Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL.
Well, the Bears have put it together on this drive. It's helped that 2 15-yard penalties against Keyshawn Nixon. They also converted a 4th and 1 on the Caleb Williams run. Think about this if you're a Bears fan. You're down 7-0, 2 minutes to go in the first half. Caleb Williams is 3 of 10 for 8 yards, but yet you're on the doorstep looking to tie things up, only down 7-zip. The 13th play of this drive already. Williams dumps it off, looking for room. Swift makes the catch, and he's well short. Tackled at the 15. It's going to be 4th down and 7. Bullard in there on the stop. And here comes the field goal unit.
Yeah, they tried to run a screen pass there. There was an all-out blitz.
Anyone got a little umbrella?
So there's a defender that accounts for the running back Manun or excuse me, that's Swift.
All right, take it up 3-7. We're good.
He comes back
Everything's
inside.
fine. Everything's fine.
There's just a lot of bodies there. Good third down defense by Coach Hafley.
Santos now will come on to attempt the field goal.
If he misses this, I'm gonna freak. If he misses
yards
this,
for him.
that's game for me.
Get the Bears on the board. And this kick is up and true. So the Bears long drive, they settle for 3, but they're on the scoreboard here in Green Bay. 7-3 Packers.
Eczema is unpredictable, but you can flare less with Ebglyss. A once-monthly treatment for moderate to severe eczema that helps you spend less time managing your symptoms.
Ebglyss can deliver real and lasting results, like skin that's still more clear at 1 year. Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Clearer skin, itch relief. Once monthly dosing with or without topicals. You can flare less with Ebglyss. Talk to your doctor about Ebglyss for eczema.
Want to get more done with one sheet? Grab Bounty. While ordinary brands can't hold up, one sheet of Bounty keeps working even when wet. Can your paper towel do all that? Bounty, quicker bigger upper.
Right now at Papa John's, create your own pizza for only $9.99. Any toppings on original, thin, or New York style crust, all $9.99. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more, but Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now.
This week on Chewy, shop and save up to 40% off on treats they want, toys they love, or food they devour. All the best price gifts for any pet, or low prices. For holidays with pets, there's Chewy.
Here we go. The $1 million season finale.
This is so close.
Comes down to the last second. Oh! The 99th season finale, Wednesday on Fox.
Week 14 continues with Sunday Night Football on NBC and the reality hot seat Allcast on Peacock. Then, Monday Night Football on ESPN and ABC. Plus, the Monster Sunday Football Allcast. And Week 15 kicks off with Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Coming up on the Verizon Halftime Show, we invite you to come on in and stay a while, folks, as Josh Allen is playing like the MVP again in another big comeback win. A couple of key division matchups, and we'll set the playoff picture for you. Join Terry, Howie, Mike, and this guy with me for the Verizon Halftime.
That's intimidating. Cletus looking right at the picture there. Well, there you go. These two coaches going against each other. Ben Johnson in his first year has turned his Bears team and this offense around. Matt LaFleur, all he's done is win his 7th year in Green Bay. I know not as much playoff success, but he's been great. 75-36. This is a weird looking happening.
Miskicked it. 40-yard line for the Packers.
Man, oh man, what a big mistake that is in Green Bay with all 3 timeouts.
Again, part of that 2KB, we can't discount the cold weather. Obviously, it affects these teams, but certainly affects the kickers a lot because they're over there standing on the sidelines. They're getting very cold. Now you got to go out there, kick off. A little miss-hit squib kick, and Packers already starting at their 40-yard line.
That was a big mistake, and we'll see how Green Bay responds with 3 timeouts.
Plenty of time, 1:14. Your first thinking, don't let the Bears touch the ball. The next thing you're thinking is field goal range. Next thing you're thinking about is a touchdown. Just got to matriculate the ball down the field.
Oh, I like that. Gonna run it with Chacos. Not much. Give him 3 yards on that carry. If you're wondering in this weather what the kicker's distance is, each kicker in pregame warmups was good from 54 yards away. So you're talking down to the 36, but that was it. When they went to 55, they were no good. So it's closer than normal. Here's Love over the middle. Tight window throw, and it's complete to Musgrave. That's a first down in the Bears territory. And the first timeout for the Packers with 48 seconds ago in the half. With that, we'll be right back after this message from Modelo.
Stop with the fucking ads,
so
bro.
hold it up high.
Fucking hate advertising.
You put on the biggest event of the year every single weekend, surviving the strongest storms, meeting chaos with composure. You roll up your sleeves to roll out the red carpet, because the end of the night for you is the beginning of the rest of their lives. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
There you go. So 2 timeouts for Green Bay, 49 seconds. They're about 10 yards away from a realistic field goal chance in these conditions, but they got time for more than that.
Yeah, they do, and it's not going to be the run variety like he started the drive. Sometimes I always like to start these 2-minute drives with a positive play, even if it was a run, because you get the defense into a defensive posture. They got to communicate late, and they took advantage of that on that second down play with the throw there to Musgrave, but now it's all pass from here on out.
4-man rush. Love over the middle, incomplete as Musgrave the intended receiver that time, but Nick McLeod there to punch it away.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to catch that ball. You don't want to exchange, 20 seconds or a timeout for a 2-yard gain.
Right.
So that pressure by the Bears defense forces the short throw. You've got to get these balls downfield. I always thought the best places to go are perimeter of the field, obviously comebacks, seam routes up the seam, or in cuts to gain kind of this big plays. 15, 20 yards in any one of these situations put you right where you want to be if you're trying to score a touchdown.
Are we not full screened anymore? What? I go off at least 4, bro.
Just an absolute mix-up in coverage. It's zone. And here's Melton in the slot. It's a kind of a variation of cover 2, but there's nobody on the back half of the field. And that's where Melton gets to. Love feels it. Enough time in the pocket with the pressure for Love to sit on his back foot and drop a dime right before half.
Pretty amazing. Bo Melton, who they try to convert to a quarterback this year. He hasn't been involved in the offense. It's only his 3rd catch, his first touchdown since 2023. But that's a biggie from up top from 45, and it's 14-3. Green Bay.
The Apple A19 Pro chip is vapor-cooled because when you run cool, you can push your limits and juggle over 35 trillion complex tasks a second. Imagine if we were that powerful.
This is how I got it.
In their love and
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we put it inside burritos and tacos anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell. Brand new classic.
Only down by 11 points, guys.
Michelob Ultra Zero. Zero alcohol, ultra smooth taste, just 29 calories.
Hey, let's get out there.
Stay in the game with Michelob Ultra Zero.
You must be Doc Martin.
For Dr. Best.
Doc Martin?
Doc Martin. Doc Martin.
Doc Martin.
Dr. Best, actually.
Welcome to Poor When, Dr. Best, actually.
Part of you being a doctor here is knowing your patients.
I don't care about silly little festivals or gossip like everyone else in this town. I'm here to work. Just leave me alone.
You're the A word, the B word, and the F word. You're a real charmer, aren't you? Come on, admit it. You're starting to like it here.
Release me, please. So hopefully, second half.
If warm-hearted Barb suddenly had Tom Brady's football knowledge, her well-regarded elder care practice would feel immediate effects.
When you have inside leverage, why?
You want me to do that to Deb?
She's embarrassing you out here.
I don't think the turning radius.
Do your job.
Yeah.
Winning's a lonely business, Barb.
Yeah.
Nobody knows football like Tom Brady.
It's It's a zone coverage by the Bears defense, and it looks like too deep. But when Byard sinks in, Jalen Johnson needs to take his place in that back half of the field. When he gets nosy with Jaden Reed, then Melton gets behind it. And you look at Love surveying the field, nobody really pressuring him all the time downfield, and he's got a great 3-ball. That moon ball that I love drops it in from the upper deck. His receivers run underneath it.
That was pretty. Here's Blackwell in return for Chicago, up to the 25 with 33 seconds to go. Ball comes out. Green Bay says, wait for a signal down there. I don't see one yet. But right now, this is a live ball. Let's see who's got it. Bears keep it. So they'll maintain, I was going to say. And he's down right there. He is down. So Bears have timeouts. 33 seconds ago, they've got 3 timeouts here. And again, with the cold weather, you got to get to like the 35 to have a realistic shot at a field goal.
Yeah, plenty of time, 33 seconds. And with Green Bay getting the ball at half, you got to think there's some degree of aggressiveness Ben Johnson's going to have. It's just how much trust does he have in this passing offense right now? With their #1 receiver, Adunze out, Caleb's only completed 4 passes thus far. We'll see how aggressive he wants to be.
Good throw. Stun up front is picked up, gets it outside. It's a good start. It's bumped by Loveland and breaks it for a first down out of bounds.
God, that is a great start. 14, 15-yard gain, get out of bounds, run 5 seconds off the clock. More of that. If you were a Bears offensive player, easy throws to the perimeter of the field. You got to guard that sideline. That's the offense's best friend.
.27 seconds to go in this first half.
There's Parsons, a tough matchup on the inside part of that defense.
Breaks through, he's in trouble, smash! Enoch Murray got through.
And it's just such an elite pass defense for a lot of reasons. You got Parsons standing up in the middle of the defense, so all the attention goes to him. And then Enoch Murray, they lose track of him. And it's kind of like Parsons, yes, but defensive line by committee. Look at the effort by Parsons, forcing Williams to step up into an absolute collision with his D-line mate. Look at them celebrating.
Yeah, I'm not sure who was happier when the Packers got Michael Parsons. Jeff Hadley, the defensive coordinator, or every other defensive lineman who gets less attention.
We're not doing this.
They all lead. I mean, that's the benefit of having someone who's had more pressures than anybody in the league this year. Really, I think some ridiculous that 24.5 sacks in the last 25 games from Micah. And all these other D linemen are getting their one-on-one opportunities. They got to take advantage of when they get them.
So 21 seconds ago, Bears use their first time out there, 2nd and 19. Caleb Williams surveys incomplete, trying to get it underneath the bird. Missed him by a wide margin and out long. And you got to think of your Green Bay. If you make a stand, maybe you get a chance for a return or a really long field goal.
Yeah, 3rd and 19, a long way to go. I would certainly expect Ben Johnson to just be very conservative with this. Run the ball, punt the ball all the way back, and don't leave Green Bay any opportunities for any scoring opportunities.
Far sideline, Swift, long way to go, and he's taken down nowhere near it. 10 seconds to go in this first half. As Nixon there on the tackle, and a timeout on the field by Green Bay. Go back to that touchdown.
Yeah, again, you see Jalen Johnson here. He's got to go back. And Byard's made a bunch of interceptions this year, kind of being that hold player in the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes. But Jalen Johnson has to take that responsibility over and get back there. Brisker is trying to get there from the other side of the field, but that's not really his assignment. He can't run all the way over there and cover the other half of the field. He's got his half. He was trying to make up for it because he felt that no one was back there and he had to track that down.
Oh, I hope your mother gets cancer and dies.
Taylor gets off the punt, which is the only job he had to do there. And he does a nice job inside the 10 and goes. And they go down about the 6, and that'll do it for this first half from Lambeau. Lead as we take a look at today's first half stats brought to you by Taco Bell in this one. Jordan Love and the Packers. 207 yards to just 71 for the Bears. Bears do have a turnover in this game, but Caleb Williams just 32 yards passing. And Green Bay looking good. They'll get it to start the third, too. Hard fought NFC North. As you'd expect, with first place on the line, Packers with the lead in the freezing cold of Lambeau. The Verizon halftime show is next.
Primetime Hoops, your Saturday night starts here.
I thought this was going to be a bang out by both teams, but really not having a good day kind of fucking sucks.
But young gun Miles Rice has eyes on taking Maryland all the way. Michigan versus Maryland, Saturday 8 Eastern on Fox, primetime.
No, you have to pay
When
for
a
it.
potential client would say, why Nicolay Law? It's the people here.
All of a sudden,
The cases are personal to us because we know they're personal to the client. We're Midwest folks that just happen to be legal professionals. And what we do is we deliver on the promises we make. It doesn't matter what it requires and what the outcome will be for us as a firm. What matters is what it will do for that client. Here at Nicolay Law, we are in your community and we're here to serve you.
Hi, I'm Greg from Cellcom, and this holiday season, we're putting you first. It's a holiday celebration, just for you and just in time for the holidays. Because at Cellcom, connection is more than a signal, it's people.
Give the gift of connection this year with our best deals ever on all the hottest gifts.
Come see us because we can't wait to meet you.
Visit your local Cellcom or go to cellcom.com for more details.
The feeling of loading up the night before. Punching the season's first hole. The feel of cheering when it's in the fall.
Doesn't matter when or
And the
where it is.
exhilaration of seeing real-life monsters appear. Game on is getting closer. Ready? Shields.
Save big for the holidays with hot deals at Menards. All fresh cut Christmas wreaths are on sale starting at just $12.99. 5 poinsettias are only $6.99. Right in your home with an 18-pack of LED light bulbs, just $4.99 after rebate. A 16-pack of Angel Soft toilet paper is only $9.99 after rebate. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get the weekly flyer, plus exclusive daily flash sales right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards. Construction continues from Appleton to De Pere. What's next for the project?
I guess, yeah.
Welcome to the Verizon Halftime, the NFL, powered by Verizon 5G.
Well, the Packers defense holding Chicago to 71 yards of offense. That's why they've got a 14-3 lead as we welcome you to the Verizon Halftime.
Matthew Stafford right at 200 yards passing in the first half for the Rams. Empty back, single. There he is down the field. A beautifully thrown ball. That's a good job by Nakua. He saw the safety slow down his
so many
route
zombies
and straightened it up and gave Matthew a shot at it. Matthew got it in.
There's so many around our team. There's like 100.
Over the Cardinals, Arizona, that is, at the half. And the Raiders
When
are
you hit in the back,
hosting the
yeah.
Denver Broncos. Milne Jr. feels this punt.
There are
Breaks
so
through,
many.
comes out of the
Holy
huddle,
shit.
points downfield for some
Fucking
blocks,
holy
takes in
shit,
48 yards for the touchdown. 14-7, it is Denver on top of the Las Vegas Raiders at the half.
Earlier, Josh Allen, 4 total touchdowns and leading comeback win. Washington has lost 8 straight. Seattle 31 in the second half. The Titans get their second win of the season. The Colts lose the game and Daniel Jones to a torn Achilles, done for the year. Pittsburgh knocks off Baltimore to take over the top spot in the AFC North. New Orleans upsets the Buccaneers, and the Dolphins have now won 4 straight games as they get to within a game of 500. But you take a look at the AFC playoff picture, not a whole lot has changed other than this Steelers moving into that 4th spot due to the AFC North. Meanwhile, in the NFC, a lot depends right now on what happens with the late games. For the moment, the Seahawks, the first team to 10 wins, lead in the NFC. All right, Howie, part of what happens in Chicago's Green Bay's game will determine what happens from here. Right now, it's Green Bay.
Yeah, Jordan Love picking right up where he left off in Detroit on Thanksgiving Day. He's red hot. It's December. He must be hot. Here off that back foot, Chicago shows pressure. He hits Watson at 23-yard TD. And here he leads Bo Melton to an
Oh my God, why are there so many?
45-yard TD there. He's on fire right now.
And Green Bay's defense is once again that they are holding Caleb Williams to just 32 yards passing. And when the offense is clicking like the way it is for Green Bay, this is a very dangerous game.
All right, we'll find out how the second half goes from Green Bay. Sunday will come back for more highlights as well. With the Verizon play of the first half, Cole Melton, 45-yarder to make a 14-3 contest in favor of the Packers.
The Verizon Halftime Show is brought to you by Verizon, the NFL, powered by Verizon 5G.
Here come the lucky ones, about to be unlucky.
Almost as sweet a ride as Tessie.
How much can you endure? I'm Johnny Knoxville. This is Fear Factor, House of Fear. Does it feel icky?
Let me out, Johnny.
Holy shit, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Green Bay is famous for playing
The
hard.
fucking Tommy 10 for 50
So it's no
damage.
surprise it's home to the region's most exciting place to play. Whether you love a great
I will
hit,
keep on fucking doing this.
the thrill of a big momentum shift, or just the fun of getting the whole team together. This is where Green Bay comes to relax, recharge, and play hard. Oneida Casino Hotel. Play on.
Presents on Fox. Memory of a Killer. Two-night premiere event begins Sunday, January 25th on Fox.
Without fans, there would be no DeAndre Hopkins. There would be no NFL. The younger generation brings a different energy. When I got drafted, I was wearing things that wasn't of the norm. There's been a drastic change. They're curating their own style. They're expressing how they feel. They're pushing forward. Fan like a pro at NFLshop.com.
Balanced news and severe weather coverage. This is Fox 11 News at halftime.
Hello, I'm Mark Leland. Tonight on Fox 11 News at 9, how firefighting is getting a new, unusual tool. Here's Tony Langfellow.
PFAS in fire suppression foam means many fire stations are making a switch. Tonight on Fox 11, how Wisconsin soybeans may be the answer.
Handmade for the holidays. Learn about some workshops to help you get started. The I-41 expansion continues to close ramps and interchanges. What's next for the multi-year project?
We're warming up a bit this week. I'll be tracking those temperatures and tracking our next weather maker from taking when the snow starts. Join us on Good Day Wisconsin.
We have seen some cold temperatures over the last few days, including today. But more snow is on the way as we move through the work week. I'll have your latest forecast tonight at 9.
I'm Fox 11 Sports Director Ryan Wing. The NFC North lead is on the line in the NFL's longest played rivalry. Bears and Packers will break it all down tonight on the Fox 11 Sports Edge.
Right now, we're also live on all our social media accounts, keeping you informed with balanced news and severe weather coverage. Now, on to the third quarter of the Packers game. Go Pack, and we'll see you back here tonight for Fox 11 News at 9.
Oh, yeah, they spit facts colder than the frozen tundra. With Packers knowledge that's sharper than aged cheddar. And take so bold, even Vince would raise an eyebrow. Yeah, Matt Schneidman and John Kuhn.
Fuck off.
The Tundra, wherever you get your podcast. Come on, guys.
The National News Desk. Locally covered, nationally connected.
Delivers breaking news from across America. Provides context and clarity on major news stories.
It is incredibly toxic.
Choose America's News now. Each weekday morning from the National News Desk.
Weekday mornings from 5 to 8 on CW14.
Here we go.
The $1 million season finale.
This is so close.
Comes down to the last second.
Friday night to beat season finale Wednesday on Fox.
I was pregnant with my first baby. I really wanted to be a mom.
I'm high risk, so I texted my friend Hannah.
I called my college roommate, Maya. My sister, Camilla. She always has great advice.
That's how I found my OBGYN.
I knew we were in the best hands. Thank you, Maya.
I think, like, all the warriors that are just so fucking. Okay, now what the fuck am I supposed to do? There's something down. Oh, it wasn't.
What's more powerful than an unexpected storm? Insurance that helps.
Yep, I didn't. Yep, they're totally.
Power of nice.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. That network just got bigger, and we're combining it with the local service you know and trust.
Agro lines are coming out.
20% versus Verizon.
Everyone's gearing up for happy to get there. The neighborhood hero.
Really, like, it's not like it's insane. Anybody that's like messaging me now saying, "Oh, we're kicking Chicago's," bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, they always a crowd pleaser.
Well, I'm gonna lose this. Yep. Awesome, dude. Holy fuck! Oh, protect 4 things. Protect 4 things that are fucking next to each other. Yeah.
Copyrighted by NFL Productions. Trying to use the wrong any events of this broadcast during the pictures.
Okay.
The Green Bay Packers, and it is cold. Insta-kill.
Today's game brought to you by Progressive here at Chili Lambeau, where battle for first place. The Packers up on the Bears 14-3. You were excited on that Watson touchdown. I like it. I like the energy there.
You just said chili. It's way cooler than chili.
You can see your breath. But let's talk about it. Look, it's been a fun game so far. We know we're on the line top, and Green Bay gets the ball to start. But the question is going to be, how does Chicago find out that they've only got 71 yards against this
Packer
what I was
saying
is
suffocating today in the running game. Last game, Caleb only completed about 5 passes. They've got to get Luther Burden, they got to get DJ Moore involved in some of those short to intermediate pass games where they can get some run after catch, and they cannot abandon the run game. They got this #1 seed at this point in their conference running the ball. They maybe need to use some of this short passing game to open up some of this run games and running lanes for Monungai and Swift.
Yeah, I'll have to wait, though, because the Packers will get it first. See the numbers from the first half. Jordan Love had a good first half, 163 yards, 2 touchdowns,
but I mean, like,
including that
possession
bomb
like that
to Bo
isn't
Melton
bad,
in the final minute.
Seconds
left to really change the
right.
feel of this first half, and look to get out and do it again.
We knew coming in here that it was going to be a tough game because Green Bay has a fucking phenomenal defense. They've had a good defense.
Lambeau Field, December, first place on the line, single-digit temps. All we need is a couple snow flurries to really complete the equation here.
How good is that? It's like Christmas coming early for us. This stadium, all these shots we've seen, it's always felt like the Taj Mahal of NFL stadiums. It's so spectacular. Nice football, 2 great teams going at it. There's no place I'd rather be.
Green Bay on the return.
control me and you get stopped.
Here with Emmanuel Wilson up the left side and stopped at the 35 as our Verizon
We'll give you Ben Johnson started out by crediting the Green Bay defense, saying they're showing great team speed, they're playing really well with the ball, and then he thoroughly critiqued his offense, saying we're not running it effectively, we're not passing it effectively, and we're not generating any explosives. Defensively, he said they have been sound, but they're giving up explosives. That's something they have to adjust to get into this game. As for these cold conditions, he said that's absolutely no excuse. We practiced in this all week. We should be able to handle this, and we need to.
How do they handle this Packers offense? We'll see as we start this second half. With Love on the plate, steps away from pressure. Looking and just going to throw it away. Go downstairs to Aaron.
Hey, Kev, I asked Matt LaFleur what's the biggest thing he preached in the locker room at halftime. Physicality and poise. He said, we knew there was going to be a lot of talking out on the field. It's getting chippy. He expects that to continue here in the second half. But he said, we got to make sure we take care of it. He said, with that last penalty, it cost us 3 points. We can't have that the rest of the way. Offensively, 207 yards in the first half, their most since week 6. He loved it. Running the ball well, great pass protection, good speed, wide receivers. He talked about Bo Melton. Defensively, he said we got to stay.
That was a chock full of stuff. I like it. Really detailed from Matt.
I'm gonna get pissed.
That time Jacobs goes nowhere as Austin Booker.
Fucking crap.
See if the Bears defense can make a big stop here to start this second half.
Yes, he loved trying to get them on the ball so they can't line up some of these tough third down pressures.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, it's not looking good for us, like, right now, but it's not. It's
What's coming? Love.
Anybody that says
Going deep, far side. It is incomplete.
Boy, find this is a sunny store.
Flag, and he might get it.
How is he getting a flag there?
Down. Wright has been so great for the Bears.
How is he
Second
getting
of
a
the NFL
flag there?
interceptions this year. Let's see the play.
Yeah, what a bright spot he's been for this defense, and going for another interception. And Melton make a great play. I always thought
he was on.
Anytime that ball's up in the air, I don't care.
That
if
should
you
be
gotta rip the guy's
offensive
face mask
pass
off.
interference.
Do not let him intercept the ball. It's only a 15-yard
If this is not an offensive PI, I'm gonna fucking
in this
lose.
situation.
This better not be a PI on Chicago. Thank you.
That penalty's declined. Result of the play is 4th down.
Thank you.
So the Bears D does their job. To your point, normally saving a pick there.
I was about to say, do not give them PI, bro.
Amazing. I'm a guy that didn't know where he was going to be, but with injuries to Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon, got tons of reps in OTAs. He leads the NFL in turnovers forced. He's got 5 interceptions, 3 fumble returns. He's got an interception touchdown. He's been just terrific. NFC Player of the Month, the guy who was on the Vikings practice squad last year. It's a great story.
Yeah, they signed him on a veteran minimum deal and just been a relentless playmaker.
Oh, I would have lost it, brother. I would have been so pissed. Good fucking 3 and out, boys. Them getting the ball back did not mean anything because they lost it within 55 seconds. Good shit. Hey, we might get a better
flag is back at 30. See him injured there. That's Travis Homer on special teams, hopping off. One of the reserve running backs.
Prior to the kick, holding. Kicking team number 42. Still be 4th down.
Yeah, they got the long snapper, Matt Orzik, on that penalty. So the Packers moving on back. They'll make him kick it again.
Yeah, there he's in the middle of the defense there. The pass protection, he's in the punt protection unit, and just gets that kind of right arm grasping on Hardy as he's falling to the ground. This guy's overmatched. He's about 240 pounds. Got all those big guys in the middle.
Oh,
my job's not just to snap. I'm not supposed to be blocking that long, too. Shout out to Lonnie Paxton, one of the great long snappers. I could do it. That could snap and block.
So we'll do it again.
Pretty sure that Congo's not the man.
Bears are going to like that decision. It's much better field position. Goodness, instead of getting around the 15, they're going to get it around the 35-40. We'll see what they say when out of bounds. Chicago's D does the job. Now they get the ball. Now 14-3.
Maybe he's afraid of commitment.
For sure.
All right, You're not even listening to me. Bridgewater, you're in.
Teddy Bridgewater, back up.
What the fuck, bro?
Oh. Progressive to protect your home and auto. Need a partner, not a project.
I'm not getting this.
Cole's mom?
Jonas!
I tried building my kids a dollhouse, and well...
Toy making is more of an elf thing.
I might have used the elf word.
Leave the building to smaller hands. The elf word?
Elf word.
Sam's gonna be so mad.
House, why are you throwing a cashmere there? Now I have to go back. I'm gonna go back because I'm not getting it, bro. Dog shit fucking AI.
Take your buzz. Hey Google, turn it up.
Dog shit fucking AI, bro. Dog shit.
The all-new Acura ADX. Crafted to match your energy.
Take your buzz and go.
Hurry into your local Acura dealer for the Season of Performance event going on now.
Tylenol is the #1 doctor-recommended brand of pain reliever. It's backed by decades of rigorous, credible research. From doctors, nurses, and pharmacists to moms, dads, and caregivers, they have all put their trust in Tylenol.
This Sunday, we need to get every tailgater to amp up their food's flavor. Why would you throw that? It was him.
Actually does make it taste better.
Try it again with the pork.
Maybe the burger?
This is the toughest division of football right now. Dane Campbell, Kevin O'Connell, and to be quite frank with you, I kind of enjoyed beating Matt LaFleur twice a year.
Well, that's how the Bears regime started for Ben Johnson. So he added a little spice to the NFL's oldest rivalry. You get to December, these teams play each other twice in the next 3 weeks with everything on the line. Whoever wins today's in first place in the NFC North. Bears came into today the #1 overall seed in the NFC. So that is what's on the table. Now, can they get their offense going in the second half? Well, Matt Williams on a drop back. Over to the far side, has a completion there to Zacchaeus. That's a good start to this half. 71 total yards for the Bears in the first half. It's the fewest under any Ben Johnson offense. And it's an offense that was completely transformed. I mean, it works in the NFL in a lot of categories last year. And he's totally turned this thing around. They're top 10 in many areas. 6th overall offensively. They're the #2 rush offense in the league. Another play pass with Williams. Thinking about running, going to take off, looking to fly. He's got a first down. That is what he is absolute best at.
Yeah, he can really roll when he gets out of the pocket. You see the acceleration when he sees that green grass. Play action fake. This is a naked bootleg. Fake to Swift around the corner. Williams coming in way too aggressively. Look at the speed even to kind of keep up with the starting strong safety who's got a ton of athleticism himself. Shows the kind of athlete that Caleb is on the perimeter.
Could not make the connection, and it's second down.
Yeah, you can see coming out of half, Ben Johnson has already run 2 play action passes, trying to gain some chunks part of this field. When they're not there, you got to check the ball down. Brooks there in pursuit. It's when they sink back, get it to the backs, make 5 or 6 yards, stay on track. Make those
Get the fuck off of me! Fucking hell, dude! Oh my god.
Down, but no whistle, so he chucks forward to make it a decent play. As Parsons was there on the the rush. You know, it's interesting. You look about Ben Johnson, his bread and butter is that wide zone run. But what Green Bay is best defending is the run outside.
They just have so much speed. Green Bay's defense.
I'm literally meleeing the register. It's not open. I'm literally meleeing the register, and it's not open.
A lot of those runs are going to the interior of Green Bay's defense, and those guys are stepping up and playing a very physical brand of football.
I'm gonna lose it!
Keep the drive moving.
A lot of bodies up in there at the line of scrimmage. They bail out. And one of the areas that exposed, you see.
Don't have time. Again, bro.
Then Loveland kind of just replaces him. Easy throw and catch. Sometimes it's just a little risk reward. You want to bait the blitz, and as soon as the ball snaps, they all turn and run out. That's where you get some of those voids in those zones. And good job by Caleb finding it.
Getting pissed about this game. Nice! That's what we need, baby.
Rest in pace.
First of all, how does he
I knew
get out
he
of
was
that?
one of
He's
nine.
in the pocket, then he escapes, looks downfield, and fires an absolute perfect throw to Komet on McDuffie. But he's got Williams coming off the left side of the screen. Watch this. He's got his arms on him. And then he accelerates. Enough presence to keep his eyes on the field to make a perfect throw.
26 yards to Komet. On a laser beam. Play clock in one. Tom, that's the area that Caleb Williams has struggled with. He's been so great running on the scramble, but throwing on scrambles, he's had difficulty with.
It's just he's so fast, and we've alluded to that, but when he does scramble out of the pocket, he's just very explosive, so the ball just jumps out of his hands. When he's trying to throw the ball, let's say 20 yards, and when you've got all that ground force and all that energy from your legs, that ball just pops out of your hands and it goes 23 yards or 24 yards, and that leads to incompletions. He's just got to learn to dial it back a little bit when he's on the move, slow down a little bit, and make more touch throws.
Second down. It is Swift. Patient running from DeAndre Swift inside the 5, and he's still upright. Still being pushed. And finally they blow the whistle. What would be a third down? We'll call it a long one right now.
Yeah, the All Blacks would have been happy with that little rugby scrum right there. They all 22 bodies in there trying to push the pile. Nobody's going down easy in this rivalry. The backs aren't going down. The linemen are pushing. Fighting for every blade of grass. That's how it should be.
All I gotta do.
Up the middle. Swift lunging for the end zone. He's not there, but he's got a first down. It's a first and goal.
Straight handoff.
As a
North-south runner,
this
Swift.
is the dream.
They're going quick.
Yeah, don't get that defense is a little worn down after the long drive. Don't give him a chance to breathe. Go right back.
Bugs in my tape.
Play fake. Williams looking, throwing. It is caught.
Let's go!
Oh, Olave Zacchaeus.
I like the idea of getting Caleb outside of the pocket. He's been so dangerous all day. Drops it down.
Nice, dude.
Of Nixon in coverage.
Way to thread the needle, dude.
What a catch. What a great camera angle.
The Packers are kicking your ass. Shut up, bitch.
Through Nixon's arms and then
I ain't taking shit. We just need to wake up. We've been a second half team all fucking season.
Are you cutting cameras now? Or are you like directing? Wow, that was unbelievable. So Zacchaeus hauls it in. Bears are going to go for two.
We're going for two here? Alright, bet. Oh yeah, it makes that field goal game. Alright, come on. That's fine.
Manungai up the gut, and
He gets that!
try for two, and the Bears are right back in it. Well, Caleb Williams told Tom Rinaldi it's ball weather.
Let's fucking go, dude.
3-point game at Lambeau.
Let's fucking go. We're not out of this game. Just because they scored 2 TDs in the first half, we ain't out of this fucking game.
But no getting it if you're naughty.
You fucking Glazers, we ain't out of it.
Don't worry, we know what list you're on.
Shut up.
I'm always watching. Always watching. Not always. Boundaries.
For a limited time, get 4 iPhone 17 Pros on us. No trade-in needed. Plus 4 lines for $25 a line.
Take 1 Defender. Add a large helping of sand. Mix in some rocks. Freeze to -40 for several days. Then soak in 35 inches of water. Bake at 122 Fahrenheit. Dress with 661 pounds of toppings. Finally, serve on a plateau of your choosing.
Hey, what's up? Shh. Hunting for holiday deals. We both have a lot of specific wish lists. Wish list nailed. Best Buy has new doorbusters every Friday all season.
Every Friday?
Get new doorbusters every Friday all season long at Best Buy.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. No need to look that up. It's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Backed by obsessive demand, KFC wings and wedges.
The L dot? Fuck.
There's going out to eat, and then there's going all out with Platinum.
LU dot.
There's nothing like having an in with Priority Notify and turning a regular Thursday into the day you tried this, and this. And with up to $400 in Resi credit, there's nothing like having an excuse to do it all over again. Nothing like Platinum Nights and realizing the place lives up to the hype. With dining benefits at over 10,000 Resi restaurants. There's nothing like Platinum.
We're gonna start off with the Faze.
But I'm gonna have to get it down to 1 time.
Can you guess the star power behind these masks? The Masked Singer returns January 7th on Fox.
Well, the heck of a drive by the Bears and a couple big plays by Caleb Williams. I'm still trying to figure out how that touchdown pass got through to Olamide Zaccheaus, but it did. And then Manungai with a great run on a 2-point conversion.
Trophy?
And all of a sudden we got a 3-point game. So here's the shot of the day by far. Now Packers will get it back. It's Bo Melton with a big touchdown catch early. Melton nearly fumbled that time. And gets stymied out at the 37. That 2-point conversion not only was a great run, but he got a couple great blocks.
Yeah, great blocks. And see on the motion, Loveland, I don't think he knows what he's doing. He's kind of going back to the center, and he goes, oh, where should I go? Oh, no. And all of a sudden, McKinney shows up in the hole, Manungai, and then Dahlm in the center, Tooney. They score. They're in the end zone. Manungai, the beneficiary of the 2-man push, not quite the Philadelphia Eagles style in their own way. And the big boys looking at each other. Oh, yeah. Thanks, big man. Let me go on top.
210.
Great celebration.
44-19.
Now Green Bay gets Jaden Reed back involved on the jet sweep. Makes a man miss, and he's got a first down. Jaden Reed has such a big impact that 4 touches on the opening couple drives and finally gets back into it, a 15-yard run there.
Coach LaFleur just loves having him back. I know this sounds because of his ability to make yards with the ball in his hands. With the loss of Tucker Kraft, they just don't have many guys that can make guys miss. Reed's one of those guys.
All right,
come on, boys. On a handoff, but that short to intermediate routes that can turn into big games. Jaden Reed is so good at that.
Reed today, 3 catches. And a couple of runs for 22 yards in his return from a broken collarbone. Jacobs left side. Gardner-Johnson with the interception earlier in this day. Hey, Saturday, Fox Primetime Hoops returns with a bang. 3rd-ranked Michigan faces Maryland in a Big Ten showdown. Saturday, 8 Eastern on Fox.
They should be ranked #1, KB.
I'm shocked that you would say that.
Shocked that the Wolverine supports the other Wolverines.
Jacobs so far, 44 yards on 15 carries, only 3.1 a rush. Bears doing a nice job there. And this time chugs his way down to the 41.
Yeah, they just keep running the ball until those safeties come down and start to force it. You see it, these safeties are so deep. You can hear Jordan Love say can, not particularly on that play, they need to can it. It was already a run call, but those safeties are going to play back. Like I said, this offense will just continue to turn, give it to Jacobs on ensure yards.
We get a stop here, it would be so bad. I think they're going to convert though.
Quick throw, Watson.
Oh shit!
Christian Watson in a foot race, and he's going to win it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
We're up by 10 again.
Great execution.
I might not be the newest anymore, but I'm
Man beater
absolutely the
concept.
deadliest.
We're up by
He
10
runs a
again.
diagonal, and then Christian Watson on Gardner Johnson on the slant. And that's just an open space. You put all those bodies at the line of scrimmage like the Bears defense did. There's nothing at the second level. All it takes is a good release, a good accurate throw with run after catch.
Still only the third quarter. We're good.
Touchdown today for Watson.
Still not over, but it's getting scary.
He showed it there. You're not catching in when he gets in front. A 2-touchdown day for Christian Watson. He said goodbye, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and the Pack answer back.
Still fucking
Slimy shitbag reminded me of Franco.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. With rapid remission of disease and feel around the experience of abdominal pain just 4 weeks. Most patients achieve remission at more than a year, and some patients lose the healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reaction.
If you were trees, I'd have a house fire.
Max armor!
With Tremfya, backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Tremfya
Haven't
today.
you fuckers ever heard of the Q?
This holiday season, get Fox Nation for only $2.99 a month. Sign up and start streaming today.
Third-ranked Michigan is making their move in the Big Ten. But Maryland has eyes on
It is a little scary, but we're still not. It's not like we're getting through. We're only down by.
You see Christian Watson signal it to Dobbs, communicate it, perfect man beater, that inside slant, and with no help inside, they said all it is get that ball 1 foot in front of the numbers to your speedy receiver, and then let him take it to the house.
A 2-touchdown day by Christian Watson. However, the kick goes out of bounds, which is a big mistake. So the Bears will have great field position. We'll get the official call.
Like, are they just doing this shit on
Bears
purpose?
will gladly take that.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of miscues from the kickers, and this cold weather's
40-yard line.
make more plays, not fake, and just be so much more fluid.
Yeah, it's shown, right? I mean, Matt LaFleur said he's one of the smartest guys he's been around. You can move him around and change plays.
When the ref shows up, start scratching.
But he's delivered today. Now the Bears' turn. Caleb Williams on the roll. On time and on target. It's Komet again, and with a big catch on that last drive. That's a good drive starter for a first down.
Yeah, today's the way this Ben Johnson offense is trying to get Caleb out of the pocket tells you about the respect that he has for this Packers pass rush, as everybody does. Getting Caleb outside of the pocket, on the run. He's 6'9" today at this point, on the run to his right.
Never seen a head bumper like me, yeah?
To Komet inside.
Williams on the fake. Zips it back to Manungai on the other side. What a tackle that was by Javon Bullard. Excellent nickelback in his second year. Had an ankle injury this week. We're sure if he was going to get to go, but that's...
They're just so good!
Yeah, he is an elite player. I love this guy. Not the biggest, but absolutely no fear in his game. His pursuit, his aggressiveness, coming downhill on that tackle. And there's a reason. This defense gives up fewer yards after catch than anybody in like the last 10 years. It's ridiculous their ability to
rookie wide receiver off the Bears. Plays. Williams looking other side though. Fires another seed. It's a first down and a burden. Caleb Williams starting to find a little groove in this second half after a rough first half.
Yeah, and great pass protection. You see that late, but here's Luther Burden, the receiver finding a hole in the zone. And finally, with a clean pocket, Caleb can stand there and deliver an absolute strike to Burden. That connection, Bears fans are very excited about in their future. They got a great future together, those two young players.
Yeah, he's picked it up in the second half, no doubt. Bears on the move, Manungai on the backfield. A little fake and a little flip. It's Luther Burden looking for a cutback lane, and there wasn't anything there. Nice job by Edgerrin Cooper.
Oh my God, what a job by Edgerrin Cooper. Are you kidding me, KP? It's like he didn't even flinch. Looked like misdirection. Cooper standing there going, oh, no. You ain't going anywhere. Watch him. I don't think he moves. Look at this. That's not how end arounds are supposed to work. You're supposed to get him to pursue, and then you come back. Yeah, like you knew it was coming.
Rome Odunze out today again. If you just turned this on, the Bears' #1 receiver with a foot injury. First time he missed a game in his career, so the Bears trying to do it without him.
And it's very hard.
Look out. I mean, literally got there at the same time.
Very hard.
That time was Keyshawn Nixon.
Well, that's one way to stop the play.
Doesn't matter when or where it is, I will fuck you up.
Oh, he's early.
A little bit early.
Aggro lines are coming out.
That's true. No interference behind the line. So, 3rd and 8.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Setting the blitz. Williams in trouble. Throws it away.
That's going to be intentional rounding, bro.
That time.
Oh, it is. What a great package by Halfley. He's got Micah Parsons over there to the right side of the offensive line. Here he is, and he bailed. Everybody's accounting for Micah Parsons, except now there's 3 free rushers instead of just Micah Parsons. Great design by Halfley. And when you decide to drop Parsons, believe me, every offensive coordinator would want that. So when Halfley does it, he knows, okay, this better confuse them. I still better get the pressure that I want.
So here's Santos looking for another field goal. This
he's going to miss it, bro.
Away.
He's going to miss it.
Santos up, and it is perfect. So,
thank God.
Bears get a field goal out of it. Back to a 1-score game in Green Bay. 3:15 to go in the third, and a good one.
Brace you under sand, snow. Over that, all day, all night. Race you on 4 wheels, 1 wheel. How about no wheels? Race you with the world watching. This guy watching. Race you to the summit. Maybe not that summit. To sub 7. Any event, any terrain, any time. Race you.
Chris, what are you doing?
Getting ready for game day. It's only my second favorite holiday ever.
Chris? Not now, Patricio.
Bro, I swear to God.
Sports. Ooh, buffalo wings. I didn't know buffaloes had wings. You can never be too prepared for game day, all right? Hey, Tim!
This is how I potty.
Oh, sorry.
Make game day a holiday at Target.
You're so strong.
If your grandpa wears one of these, or if your wife wears this, you can count on USAA. Membership of spouses, kids, and then grandkids of those who serve. We've got your back. See if you can join today.
Step into the world of Nespresso and bring magic to every morning.
Bloody dimensions in this lanky shit that's still in my way.
Shop the holiday gift collection at Nespresso.com.
Or be slump under my fingernails.
The Apple A19 Pro chip is vapor cooled because when you're cool, you can push your limits and juggle over 35 trillion complex tasks a second. Imagine if we were that powerful.
What's this one day? Nah, it doesn't matter. So I even bother asking anymore.
You got the game.
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with NFL Plus.
Our departure has been delayed.
NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach.
Are you getting dumber or am I getting tired?
Rivalry in the NFL. Packers-Bears with meaningful football in December. And it's a lot of meaning because here's why. NFC North, the winner takes over first place. Also the winner right in the mix for first overall in the conference. Now it's Emmanuel Wilson. Green Bay is up by 7 and good coverage taken down before the 30. Today's Next Gen Stats, powered by AWS. It's Jordan Love against the blitz. He's done a great job.
Done such a great job identifying it, going out here to Jaden Reed early in the game. When you identify these pressures in the middle of the defense, you're looking for your middle receivers. And again, when you blitz, that ball's got to come out of your hands unless you can pick them all up like the Packers offensive line did on that. Sits on his back foot, drops a dime to Christian Watson for that great mismatch there in the second quarter.
That helps against the blitz, no doubt. Christian Watson having a big day, 4 for 89 and 2 touchdowns. Packers up by a touchdown here late in this third quarter. It is Love. Slings it near side. Got a completion.
Fucking stop. Let's go.
Jacobs. He's taken down by TJ Edwards. So good to have him back. He's only played 5 games all year. Back today, he had multiple injuries, a hammy early in the year, he had hand surgery. Been out since the beginning of November. It's amazing, Tom. The Bears have been a linebacker mismatch with all these injuries. They had their 5th and 6th starting linebacker starting last week. Their superstar right now, but Dennis Allen making a little
like I can only imagine if all of our starting defensive members are full healthy and like no team would be able to challenge. And that's the good guys.
Incomplete. Nick McLeod in pretty good coverage that time. And it's third and long.
Down the field there, the Dogs getting Jaden Reed going across the field, wide open. Just kind of locked in on a backup corner. Just a little hand fighting. It's a good no call. Dobbs kind of going up for the cloud. Maybe just trying to pick on kind of the reserve corner with Jalen Johnson being out of the game.
Green Bay, the best third down team in the league. They're 6 of 9 today. Bears running forward. Love just throws it out to Brooks in the flat. Miss, but he's not going to get there. It's It's going to be 4th down and 4. And it looks like the punt team you would think would come on out, and here they come. The Bears get a stop. Well. They're driving together, but of course a 3 and out.
Yeah, 3 and out.
Good fucking
love on
great
that
out,
second
boys.
down throw. You just got to keep it going, and he's got JJ coming across the field. He's trying to take a big shot down the field. He's had some confidence in doing that because of how well he's been throwing those deep balls lately. Just in these close games, 7-point games, just try to stay ahead of the sticks, play smart football, play high percentage football. Leads to a punt there for the Bears defense.
Now it's Duvernay. Thought about it off the high hop, gonna let it go, and it'll be down inside the 20 at about the 18. Bears will get it back, down by a touchdown. 1:32 to go in the third.
Come on, Charlie. You should be doing. Let's go. I said go. Silly dog. I'm gonna trade you for a cat.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Who is Cam
Bro, I can't fucking
know about him. He wants to win.
Got some life in me yet.
Quarterback has ever been a zero-star #1 NFL draft pick.
A lot of people don't know I was going to quit. That's when the circus began.
He is invested everything he has.
If you start something, you're gonna finish. The fuck, right?
I
Yeah,
live
the
by it
numbers and
every
he
day.
still shit the bed.
How about telling us why you want to leave a big city to come be our small town doctor?
Well, I summered here as a child. This position came up. Anything else?
When can you start?
The Heart, Doc Martin.
Doc Martin.
Best, actually.
Dr. Best, actually. He's nice.
What do you think? If we're a win?
I find that people demanding,
Dude, I
too
cannot
chatty,
tell,
irrational.
Like it here?
That's not what I said.
Best Medicine, series premiere January 6th on Fox.
Ladies and gentlemen, our departure has been delayed.
Yes.
You're kidding me, man.
Why are you so happy?
I'm watching the game. Seriously? Yeah, with NFL Plus.
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with NFL Plus.
Unfortunately, our flight has been delayed another hour.
NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach.
Back at Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Cold evening and a big game with the Packers up 21-14. The heaters are firing full blast. Doesn't even help because it's about 12 degrees out right now. Welcome to the broadcast booth. We said at the beginning, this Ben Johnson offense revamped this year under Ben, what he's done against his Green Bay defense. We found out a lot about Chicago and Philly. Now we're really going to find out this last quarter in a couple minutes.
And they have a ton of confidence in the fourth quarter, the Bears. They won a lot of they've had some fourth quarter comebacks. When we talked to Kevin Byard earlier this week, he said, when they got in those situations last year, it's like, oh, here we go again. And instead this year, they have total belief that one-score games on the road, they got a great shot to win. So this drive coming up, again, very critical. Stay on track. Caleb's done a great job of kind of using his legs to get outside the pocket with vision. That's probably been the most effective thing that he's done all day. Maybe that'll loosen up some things in the run game.
I think he's breaking up with me.
Like they have the last 10 weeks.
Yeah, running certainly has been tough. 3.8 a carry against this excellent defense. Try to get it going here to DeAndre Swift, who cuts it up the middle, and that's a good start by Swift.
I really got a fucking pee, bro.
Yeah, really good start. And their primary run play is that outside zone, but that is also the best play that the Packers defend. So when you go into it and you're an offensive coach, you can't get too far away from what you do, but at the same time, you know you're playing into the strength of the opposing defense. That's why these matchups week to week in the NFL are so different. Some teams defend better things than others, and when your strength meets their strength, something's got to give.
Up the middle it goes to Swift. And he takes it down. It'll be a 3rd down and 1 coming up here. Give the Bears credit. They have stayed with their run here to kind of keep them in this game. And, you know, I think to point out, too, Tom, Green Bay, as great as their D has played and as great as they've been all year, playing today without Devontae Wyatt, who got hurt in that Thanksgiving game with a fractured ankle, and he was a monster in the middle of that D.
Yeah, a big loss for them. He had 4 sacks on the season against someone else that benefited from Parsons and Gary's pressure, but they certainly miss him in the interior of that run defense, without a doubt.
3rd and 1. Packers look a little confused. Monungai takes advantage in a big way for Monungai up to the 35. They didn't seem to be set on that left side of the D, and Monungai hit it quick for a 9-yard gain.
Oh, quick. That is what he does. He does not hesitate at all. Just buries his body into McKinney in this cold weather. Lucky McKinney got him by the shoelace, but that could have been much worse.
End of 3. It's a 1-score game at Lambeau.
Go all in on luxury with Taco Bell's Lux Cravings boxes. There's the $5 box, indulgent, the $7 box, extravagant, and the $9 box, indescribable, with the new steak and poblano rolled quesadilla. Choose your Lux Cravings box only at Taco Bell.
Attention families. The decision to extract them is up to you.
I'm not pushing no button.
Please hit that button.
We got fire!
Extracted. Season premiere Monday, January 26th on Fox.
Thrillers on Tubi will be free forever.
I have to stalk them forever?
Forever.
But they're so boring.
Clock's ticking on holiday shopping. Beat the rush and finish your list for less at Fleet Farm. Get a free DeWalt 20-volt max lithium battery with select Bear Tool purchases during DeWalt Deal Days. Save 30% on field and forest flannel for the family. And get 25% off our entire stock of slippers in-store only. Wrap up your shopping at Fleet Farm with great gifts at the best prices guaranteed. And for even more gift ideas, check out our gift guides at fleetfarm.com.
I have something for you.
I have something for you too.
During the GMC holiday event, get a total value of over $8,200 on the Sierra 1500 model, plus get $3,500 trade allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit your Northeast Wisconsin GMC dealer.
When finding a new doctor for you or your family is on your to-do list, Prevea Health is right here, making it easy to schedule an appointment at a time that works for you. And we work with most insurance plans. Your Prevea primary care doctor will guide you through any stage of life, giving you peace of mind so you can keep checking things off that to-do list. Visit Prevea.com/primary care. Your health starts here.
Handmade for the holidays. Learn about some workshops to help you get started.
This fourth quarter. And Caleb Williams has been in this position before. 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Most in the NFL. It's a 1st and 10 on the 35. They're going to give it to Monungai again. Straight up the gut. And this run game has only had 42 or 48 yards the entire first half. Now up around that number here in the second half. They're starting to pick up some steam.
Yeah, just man-to-man blocking right there. Nothing fancy. A little bit north and south for Monungai, which he likes. And he hit that thing hard, getting them 9 yards on first down. Almost like this Packers team knows they just
What do you hope to accomplish here? He has tasted your essence. He already owns you.
The bigger they are, the more shit they talk.
This is pointless. You are doomed.
Coming up, we've got a game break in Carissa Thompson.
Thank you so much for having me. That's the NFC's best team. Here's another one. Rams, Matthew Stafford will throw his 3rd touchdown.
Defy the moon, and your threat shall be cut.
Rams a big 38-10 over the Cardinals.
So the Rams get back to
So now my bullets aren't good enough. Challenge accepted, Rocket.
They already beat him. A lot of big games in this week 14. For Chicago. This offensive line with Darwin and Julian Jackson, this revamp line, starting to gain some ground against this Packers team.
A ton of confidence off the right side. With the block
third quarter started. Lakewood Parsons get a break here. Not out there.
Submit to my master or die. These are your only choices. Succumb to his will, or become like he. You are mere shadows of your former selves. You don't stand a chance. Sooner or later, you will fall. You cannot hide here. You should never have come. Wherever you run, death brings down. You think I'm not alone? I contain multitudes!
This isn't going like you thought it would, is it, you ugly stack of fun?
What a year he's had. Coming off just the left side. Again, his running with decisiveness as well. You see those arms that are trying to be wrapped around his legs? He just runs through that contact, and he's gained so much confidence as the season has gone along in the offensive lineman in the scheme. Nobody is better in the league at not getting hit in the backfield than this Chicago Bears run game. They have confidence they can get to the line of scrimmage, so they hit that line of scrimmage hard.
Here's a fake to Swift. Williams flushed out.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Slides around Parsons, now sidearm gunplay. But DJ Moore was there. A I'll tell you what, he is fun to watch. He's athletic.
Oh, he's going everywhere. This is just zone coverage. You see the shell on the defense and a little bit of pressure. Caleb doesn't really need to escape, though. That's kind of, to me, rather than eliminate half the field, because once you start scrambling, there's no ability to throw back to that side of the field. When you get a clean pocket for a quarterback that has a lot of confidence legs, sometimes they don't want to stay in the pocket as long as they think, oh, if I run, I'll be able to see better. Sometimes it doesn't work out.
2nd and 10. Keeper, Williams, looking for a block from Komet, and that's pretty well played by Valentine and McKinney, the safety. Not much doing in a 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, good pursuit, and we've talked about his speed. He has, I think, 3 rushes this year of over 20 miles an hour, which is ridiculous for a quarterback. But I've also seen today some of this pursuit by the Packers defense has been basically the same. They have a lot of team speed, very difficult to get outside of this Packers defense, and that's why so many of those runs have gone inside.
3rd and 8. Quick hitter inside is Burden looking for a block.
Get that first!
Sneaks through, and Burden's got a 1st and goal.